Welcome to the hidden side of the tower.
Players on the line, voices from the grind.
Yo, what's going on, guys? TM's here. Welcome to the first episode of the new podcast style series, Behind Tower Lines. Very quickly before we get into the episode, just want to give you a baseline. The idea of this podcast is just, bullshit with the boys, talk about some relevant topics with the tower, and get to know some community members a little bit more. And let's get right into it. Without further ado, our first guest is going to be this sexy Mustang in the tree, AGR Winter.
What's up, guys?
That's the man right there. If you don't know AGR Winter, he's just a prominent community member, no channel, no social media. He just keeps his head down and he grinds the tower. And he, the way I met him, he's kind of like my coach. And yeah, so Winter, just introduce yourself. What do you do? And how'd you find out what the tower is?
My name's AGR Winter. Learned about this game through YouTube, actually. I found Bonzo's channel, Zephyr's channel, Spartan's channel, all the big guys.
So the big three right there. LeBron,
yeah,
Kyrie, and D Wade right there. But yeah, keep going.
And I just thought it would be fun to hop in the game, and I've learned a lot about it through just YouTube, which is really nice.
That's cool. So you weren't like me and you saw that like ridiculous FUDs ad where you're like, that's how I found the game.
I saw
actually
that after I joined the game.
After, yeah. That's how I did, like way back in the day. And then if you know my story, I started playing years ago for like a week, and then I've actually got back into the game. I can't even remember why. I think funny enough, I think it was like Spartan's meme. You know how Spartan did the meme like FUDs ad after?
Yeah,
whatever?
I'm pretty sure that's what actually got me into the game.
That's what got you? Yeah, so I saw that on like YouTube also. And then so then I was like, man, I think I remember this game like way back in the day, like that I played it. So I re-downloaded it. I saw that I had inner landmines unlocked as my first ultimate weapon. And instead of restarting my account, I unfortunately played it, bought disable ads, and then there was no going back from there. So
yeah, I messed up my first ultimate weapon pick. At least it was something good. I got Spotlight, but
what was your options? Golden Tower. I don't know. I might have to fire you then as my coach, dude. how am I gonna be taking advice from you? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I put my hands up. I got Golden Tower second at least.
Oh, okay. There you go. You got the god roll then. You got a second chance. I ended up waiting fourth for Golden Tower, fifth for Death Wave. So I had a rough start. That's why I don't condone myself as a coach, because even funny enough, every video I make on YouTube, there's always something that I learn after in the comment section. So that anyways.
Yeah, that's the lovely thing about this game, is there's always people that know more than you.
For sure. And honestly, the community is super honest. Like, dude, I come from Call of Duty community. It's one of the most toxic communities ever. And when I started, getting into this community, I noticed right away how like much feedback there is, and people are like respectable. It's a great community actually. So yeah, quick cut. And I'm wearing headphones now. My AirPods decided to die. So we were talking about the community. I wanted to bring up the fact that, there's always two sides of every coin. So there's the good side of the community, and I think it's the majority, but there's always the toxic part of the community. And I do want to hop into that a little bit. Winter, so I know you're not like actually a coach. It's kind of like a meme, like that I called you my coach right away. But at the same time, I do think from knowing you a little bit that you truly enjoy like helping people out and sharing your knowledge as best as you can. I do want to ask this question to you. Do you feel that people that you interact with respond well to your coaching?
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's a benefit to have someone above where you are. It helps you a lot because just like with the mistakes that I've made in the past, I can help someone else not make those exact mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But so like what I've noticed, I guess a second part to that question is like, do you kind of give like unsolicited advice, or do you kind of more wait for people to ask you first?
Anyone that asks for help or asks me a question, I help them out
Yeah, yeah.
if I can.
Of
I
course,
can't say
right?
I know everything because
Yeah,
I
like you're
don't.
not giving people like assist module tips and stuff, right? Like
No.
kind of just stick in your own lane, like you're kind of like a mid-game-ish player, and focus more on what mistakes did you make in the beginning of the game to help out
Yeah, I kind
new
of focus
players.
on helping out the newer guys.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the right way because the reason why I'm bringing this up is I think epidemic is like a tough word to say. Like honestly, it's kind of boosting it, but I do see a lot. Like I've been scrolling Reddit and I see like even YouTube comments on other people's channels, my channel. I feel like a lot of people tend to kind of put their nose in places that it might not belong. Like for example, you can see a post like of some guy just showing like, oh, I hit milestone 2500 in tier 5 like finally, and then people will see that he doesn't have a good lab in like standard perk bonus or something. And I understand when you see like somebody's doing something wrong, you kind of want to like, you're kind of like please, like I need to help right now. But I've noticed like a lot of people just don't really give a shit like as much as some people care. Like some people just play for fun. They might just want to do their own type of thing. So that's kind of why maybe discuss like in a way, how do you kind of like balance that part to where like, because you do enjoy and you have like a passion to help people out, but then at the same time it's like some people just don't want help.
Yeah, well, in the end of the day, all my help is just suggestions.
True.
At the end of the day, it's your tower.
Yeah,
You make the choices, so.
that's
And
true.
that's also another reason why I don't go forward and say I will help you out. I ask people if they want help to text me and ask for that specific help
Right, like
so that
put
I
the ball
can
into their
know what I'm
court.
helping them with.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So you're not like the type to just, scroll Reddit or Discord and then be like in the comment sections all the time, like, oh, you got to do this, got to do that type thing.
No,
Yeah. I think
I'm
that's,
more of a one-on-one person that they come to me and ask for help, and if I can help them, I try.
yeah. No, honestly, like, I, it's not like I was even looking for you. Like, I kind of forget how, I think you might have just reached out, right? Like from YouTube or something.
Yeah, I
like,
found you on YouTube.
yeah, you found me on YouTube and then you kind of just reached out on Discord. And it's like you said, you just literally messaged me like, hey, I saw your video, like, nice video. If you ever need like some suggestions or tips, I'm here. It's not like you messaged me saying like, this is what I'm doing wrong here, 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 here. And I think that's why I might have actually reached out to you. And then obviously, like, I think you were giving good advice and I think you're a cool guy. So like it kind of just evolved naturally into more of like, you're the guy who I'm going to for help if I do want, or not even help. I guess it's like more a second opinion on things, which I think is important because even in life, like it's always nice to bounce ideas off of people because everybody has like different perspectives and whatnot. And my freaking milestone run just died and it was a waste of time. So
Oh,
it's okay. We're just gonna start a farming run like nothing happened. But yeah, off topic. Anyways, yeah. So that's why. Yeah, I think I gravitated towards you. And another thing that I liked was that you seem like you're about 2 to 3 months ahead of me, like in terms of like our towers. So it's like recent information for you, so it's even better that you can like help me out because you were kind of there like a couple months ago. So it's like fresh in your brain and like, oh my God, if I could go back in time, I would have done this differently because of what you learn now. So
I think
yeah.
that's kind of what pulled me into looking at your tower as well.
Yeah, it probably is.
I know I made some mistakes in my journey, but if I could help someone else not make those same mistakes and progress faster, that would be awesome.
Of course, yeah, and like that's what's great about this community is that like, it's not really like a competitive game, so it's more of like a single player game with tournaments sprinkled in. So it's like you kind of are actually just wishing the best for people, where it's not like a selfish thing where it's like, okay, I need to find any advantage that I can get, and I'm not gonna, and I'll gatekeep this information. You know, it's more of like everybody's brains all together. Let's all help each other out. Let's not do the same mistakes that we did. And I feel like I'm even guilty of that. Like sometimes I'll see like a noob post and I'll be like, oh man, like this guy just lowered his black hole cooldown. And it's like, do I tell him the truth and be like, honestly, you might want to just restart your account? But it's also like, maybe that's going to make him feel like shit. And it's like not the end of the world. Like it does suck. It's going to slow down his progression. But I don't know. It's just a tough balance, I think.
Yeah, it also depends on how determined the person is, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like for all we know, like, you know, I'm sure a lot of people start this game, play for like 2 weeks to a month, and then they're gone, you know, like I'm sure it's not
It takes a long time.
Yeah, it does. It really does. And it's probably also one of those games where people will leave and then come back and then maybe leave and then come back, and then like Clash of Clans, you know, like I feel like everybody has played Clash of Clans like 10 different times, you know.
I'm guilty of that.
Oh, I am too. I think, you know, I grew up with Clash of Clans, and I probably started on and off like at least 10 times. But yeah, so all right, so with all that being said, you could hit up AGR Winter for coaching on Discord. I think his fee is like $100 a month, so feel free to DM him there. For personal one-on-one coaching, guys, personal one-on-one. You can't get a better deal anywhere else. I'll be your agent. I get a 10% finder's fee. Okay, so I'll start directing my YouTube channel members to.
Yeah, 100%.
That sounds like a plan, huh? All right. So yeah, I want to ask you this. So if there was one thing, if you could go back in time in the tower, what is like your biggest regret? And I guess we can say other than getting spotlight first, because you kind of already shared it, but was there anything else that you can remember where you're like, oh fuck, like I wish I could have did something differently?
Probably getting ILM instead of Deathwave.
Oh yeah, you did that. Was that like your third or fourth? Like what was that?
Yeah. My second was Black Hole, and my third was ILM.
So did you I guess I'll ask you this. When you were in that process, like, you know, first three, I guess, ultimate weapons, were you already kind of watching YouTube videos, or like were you kind of just doing it all by yourself, like what you thought was the best thing?
I was more doing it by myself. I would see a video here and there, but they weren't on my feed very much, so I didn't really see them.
Yeah, so you were kind of just like, okay, ILM sounds cool or something.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like me. So when I got ILM first, I think I had Spotlight and Deathwave, which is crazy to think. And I picked ILM because I guess in the description, I'm like, oh, this sounds like a good defensive like thing. Because especially at that point in the game, right? Like you're playing turtle build. So you just know like everything's coming at your tower. So I'm like, oh, this might be like unreal. And then you start to notice like it does nothing. And I think that's probably why I quit the game. I'm like, what the hell kind of shit is this? Like, I just got an ultimate weapon. It doesn't seem very ultimate to me, right? So
yeah,
yeah, that's probably, it's kind of funny. I guess both our regrets would be like ILM. But I'll say another regret of mine. So it was actually, I took a long time to join a guild, and I also took a long time after I joined a guild to join an active guild. So I think it was around when I started my YouTube channel, which was probably like a month and a half of me like getting back into the game. So that's still like a good amount of time that I kind of missed out on guild stuff. Yeah, that's when I joined like when I realized, because then I started dialing into YouTube at that around that time. Like, so I started watching a bunch of videos, and for the first like month, I was kind of just doing it all myself. Actually surprisingly didn't make too many mistakes, but yeah, I do regret that. So it is like a tip for any newer players. Like, as soon as you can join a guild, I honestly recommend, like, it doesn't even matter if it's, you know, like a guild, you know, or something. Just go on the Discord and find an active guild, because you're just gonna miss out on, you know, like your bits and skins and all that stuff. So that's like a little regret of mine, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of the big discords have a looking for a guild channel too.
For sure. And you know what? Like, honestly, I've been thinking of myself to start a guild soon. So maybe stay tuned to that. I might dabble in making a guild, being a guild leader. I'll be cutthroat. You know, this is a common guild. I'm
You have to get all 35 boxes.
I think I gotta cut that. This is I'm not sure. I'm gonna bleep that one out, actually. I'll keep it in the video because it's funny, but I might have to cut that out. Yeah, you have to get 35 boxes like AGR said, and you have to say good morning to me specifically every morning, or else you're kicked out of the guild. But yeah, other than that, like, join the guild, you have fun and collect your loot, guys. Sounds like a great time.
I think my biggest regret other than that is coins per wave.
Oh, did you push it? Oh my god. Guys, This is my coach right here. Guys, coins per wave level 54 is cracked. Oh my god. Do you have that on perma? Like,
good coins per wave, though.
Hey, you probably are. You probably are getting a good, times 30. You know, that's like almost 40,000 coins per wave. Man, wow.
Pretty good. Yeah, me.
That is funny, bro. Honestly, you know what you should do with that? You should like screenshot that, put that on Reddit, and just see what kind of just see what kind of shit you get in the comments, bro. Like,
I would get roasted.
Dude, you know what I did actually, Winter? So it was so funny. So when I hit my lab speed at level 50, I screenshotted it and I put it on Reddit, and I said halfway there. And then I put a little fishing, like a fisherman emoji beside it, you know, because I'm just like, I was just rage baiting kind of. Yep. And I had so many like people, bro. Honestly, let me pull it up. I'll pull it up for the podcast. It's actually hilarious how many people I got. Yeah, take a break, you know, hit a rip right now. I'll just pull it up.
It's that last 50 labs. Takes quite a while.
Yeah, I know that, but people were like, it was hilarious. People were like, some people were being like, oh my god, he doesn't know. Some people, you'll see, I'll pull it up. It was actually fucking hilarious. It was good bait. Awesome. I was proud of that bait. Oh, yeah, so funny. Here's the post right here. So yeah, as I'm saying, I said halfway there, fisherman emojis, all of that. And then yeah, like, oh man, the comments go crazy. Like, some of them are nice, but some are like, who wants to tell them, lies, 70 years. Then people were just talking about what actually halfway is. Yeah, it was funny. I liked it.
It's awesome.
This guy right here, he said, this guy I got for sure. He's like, you're wrong, you klutz. I bet you haven't even heard of a little term called diminishing returns. It's like, holy shit, dude. And that kind of ties into like what I was saying about earlier, or what we were saying earlier about like the coaching part. Yeah, the toxic part is like, even for example, like, man, imagine I was just kind of like like I didn't know that, and I was just kind of proud of myself, let's say, like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's a big milestone.
Yeah, it's still cool. Like, you get it to halfway in terms of actually benefiting your account. In terms of that, it actually is halfway. It doesn't mean that it's halfway done, but it is actually halfway, you know, in stats. Yeah, the amount of stat is actually halfway. But yeah, so that's the part that sucks, honestly, about that.
Yeah,
something
actually,
like that.
Let me change this lab, because this was before I get roasted by your community.
All All right, so we're just gonna go through a little segment. We'll just do a little quick tower showcase. So I'll give the floor to Winter. He can kind of show off his tower. Just talk about whatever you want, your little future, maybe like a 1 to 2 month roadmap, upcoming things you want to work on, and yeah. So here you go, Winter.
So I plan on finishing standard perk bonus finally. That's a huge lab.
That's a big one, especially for mid game, like early to mid game. That's a huge lab.
Oh yeah, I want to finish my attack skips, all of my ultimate weapon coin producing labs.
Yeah,
over the next few months. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get reroll shards and daily mission shards.
So what you're saying is you want a 6th lab?
Yeah, I think we all want that.
Yeah, I think we all do. So are you safe to say that you're gonna slow it down a little bit on like the EHP labs? Or are you gonna still
I've been working on a lot of coin and module labs recently.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on hopefully throwing in wall regen, getting that up to maybe 150%.
Yeah, and that ties in well with we'll cover it soon, but your mythic sharp fortitude, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's just true. Stacking that lab even higher, which is a smart move probably for your account.
I want to finish my energy shields too. I know I need to get that done pretty soon.
Oh, I have a question then. What's the benefit for your energy shield right now for like your kind of stage of the game?
It's basically mostly for tournaments. Yeah. And it basically acts like another second wind.
Oh yeah, it helps that much, eh? So when you're dying in tournament, it doesn't feel that like you're getting hit like a lot of times. It's more that you're getting hit a few times and dying. Is that what it feels like?
No. So since I'm going such high rounds in plat right now, I die pretty much the second my demon mode ends.
Oh, okay. So that just gives you a little bit extra.
Yeah, just a little bit extra survivability.
Yeah.
I want to finish my orb speed too.
Yeah, that's something I want to finish too. It's just one of those annoying ones that you kind of want to finish, but it's hard to like prioritize it, right? Like it's kind of that feeling for me.
Yeah, it's the same feeling.
Oh, your health, defense, and health regen labs are pretty good, I would say. Those are really nice. I got
the defense done before all of those relics came out.
Hey, and that's just nice added bonus now, right?
Yeah, it's nice for tournaments.
For tournament, yeah.
Don't look at that.
Yeah, back to the coins per wave. Oh man, yeah.
So I really want to get disable range too.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice, eh? Especially the more
it's like a really long lab.
Yeah, and especially the more that you work on your black hole uptime, right? So it's only gonna get better with that too.
That too.
Yeah. I guess you're kind of entering that stage of the game soon, where you're transitioning to hybrid, right?
I should still be EHP for a little while, but I'm planning on going to hybrid kind of soon, within the next probably 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I also need to get each recharge for my stuff.
Yeah, you're speaking my name, dude, because I just realized this event actually where there's the nuke, and I'm like, man, it sucks not having the recharge because of that. Yeah, I do need to get at least 1 recharge on all those too. I agree.
I was hiding all my complete ones.
Yeah, you got the majority of the ones that you need done, I would say.
That's nice to have.
Yeah, wow. The chain lightnings being done is really, really good. You have dim core? Are you running dim core at all?
Yeah, I am in leagues.
Yeah. What rarity of dim core do you have?
It's mythic.
Oh wow, there you go. Okay, so I guess we'll hop into the modules. Yeah, so I guess you can show us your farming, and then I guess just show us, your tournament usually.
I need to reroll most of my mythics because I recently got pretty much all of these.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Are you gonna try to get black hole size on your primordial collapse or no? Are you gonna change that for something? Like Golden Tower
What I'm really
bonus or
working
something?
towards is Mythic Spotlight angle right now,
Okay.
just to get that extra 5%.
Yeah. So Mythic, it goes up to what, 11?
11.
Oh wow, that's a
Yep.
big jump. There's your dim core. Okay,
You need
nice.
to get quantity.
Yeah.
And there's my amp strike.
Oh my god, dude, you have nice modules, man. You have like the ones you kind of want, right? Like even Project Funding.
Yeah, I
Nice.
got some pretty good luck on the
Yeah.
mods.
Yeah, we can. I
Can
guess
even get my MVN to Mythic too.
I guess we can show off mine a little bit too. The only one I'm proud of, I guess, is ACP, even though it's not even it's built for HP. But at my stage of the game, it's more about the rarity that matters, I think. When I don't have any other options. So it did help me a lot. Farming, I'm just running this stupid one, so I don't, because I'm devoed. Pulsar Harvester, just only decent one I have. I do have Epic Galaxy Presser, but it messes up my golden bot, so no point. And then the core is where I'm struggling at, man. I'm just using fodder. Like, I have nothing in core. I just have one of each, pretty much. I have a Harmony Conductor, I guess, but it's like, why should I even change it? Like, I already have that rolled. So, I mean, I guess I can, you know what? I can probably roll this into more of a tournament module, and then I can have this more of a farm module, so I can get rid of like my death wave damage and put.
That would be a good idea.
That is a good idea. I honestly just thought of that right now, so that's cool. I guess you can let's hop into ultimate weapons, I guess, and you can go through maybe your future and like maybe some tips on ultimate weapons that you would maybe give to somebody.
I need to lower my cooldowns, obviously.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty behind on lowering my sync. I also plan on getting the durations higher for my black hole and my golden tower.
Okay.
And that's really about it for that part. I also need a little bit more spotlight angle.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna be more focused on economy right now, for sure, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you planning on doing like the inner landmines quantity at all? For the stun?
I might later.
When you're making more stones, probably. Like when 50 feels a little bit less. That's what my thought about that was too. Like I was more thinking like it's all relative to what you're making, right? So like 50 at the start of the game seemed like so much, and then now 50 kind of seems less. So yeah, that's kind of my thought too, is when you're making like 200 maybe a week, it feels better to spend 50 on that.
Yeah. It's a lot easier on the stones.
Yeah. It's all relative, I think. Especially, I think a lot of things in this game is about like the relativity of it, because even for labs, like it's crazy how much like the ×3 difference in the lab will make towards like then like to a ×2, right?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's like, how do I justify doing this lab for 10 days at ×2 when like it's not that big of a bonus? And then when you get to ×3, you're like, okay, it's only 2.5 days now of real life time for that bonus, so it feels like a lot better.
That's how I feel about standard perk bonus, but I just want to get it done.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what I do with that. I'm definitely gonna get it to 20 right now at ×3, but we're gonna see if I have like the balls to get it to 25 like you. I'm not sure about it yet, to be honest.
It's a long lab.
It is. But it's funny, like maybe if there's some endgame players ever watching this video, they're probably like, man, that's not a long lab. But it's like I said, everything's relative.
To us it is.
Yeah, it's all relative. So that's another thing. I do want to keep tying it back into like the main topic. Another thing I've noticed about like feedback in the tower community is a lot of people, I think, forget what it was like to be like a new player, because obviously, and it's hard. Like we all understand it because it was years ago, and like you kind of don't remember the feeling, but people like really downplay the fact like even just unlocking 5 labs, like that takes some time to accumulate all those gems. And I remember like So there's people like, oh, how do you not have your 5th lab, or like you're wasting so much time, and it's like you don't even know if this guy's even spent his lab or his gems on like modules yet. Like you how would you know? Like, why are you gonna attack a guy because he only has 4 labs? And that happens a lot. I think we have to kind of stay away from that and more try to think about everything in like their shoes, you know?
Takes a long time to accumulate that many gems when you're that low in the game,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you have to worry about cards too.
That too, it's like, man, then and you watch these like beginner videos too, and it's like, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this. There's like a huge list of things that you have to do like right away, and it's like kind of overwhelming in a way if you look at it, because it's like, okay, how can I afford to unlock 6 lab slots? How can I afford to unlock all the labs? Even then get cards, and then like that's why when I made my beginner video, I kind of said like, okay, I recommend getting all your labs first after you get 5 card slots, and then don't buy modules, and then after that you might understand the game more, and then you can kind of do whatever you want. I think that's more the feedback style that you kind of have to give players, instead of like just do this, do this, do this. You kind of have to give people options, I think. There's no like right way.
I feel like that's a good point.
Yeah. It's about options and kind of like, okay, here's a general guide, or not even guide. Here's a general like direction to go, but you can, you know, turn right, turn left. As long as you're going down the right direction and making it to the destination, I think that's what matters. And it's actually going to make people enjoy the game more, instead of like, okay, just follow a tutorial and then this is it. Like, why are you playing the game if that's the way it is?
Well, it's the fun part about this game is you can take your own path.
Really. And sometimes you don't even get to choose your own path. Like, it's RNG. Like, if you don't unlock a certain ultimate weapon in time, then you have to do something else. If you don't get certain modules, you have to do something else. It's all about maximizing what you can do with your account, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's certain things where like it's okay, that is just wrong. Like, but at the same time, is it wrong? Like, it's their game. It's a single player game. Like, it's technically not wrong. It's just like inefficient, I think is like the word to say.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yeah. So, anyways, enough about the tower. I guess we'll just go, you know, just keep it light for the end. I think it's been a little bit of a heavier video. So, you know, me and Winter, like I said, we met through my YouTube channel, and then blah, 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 started talking in Discords and just texting, coaching. And he's actually an F1 racer, guys.
Sim racer.
Yeah. No, he's an F1 racer. That's all you have to tell a girl at the bar is, I'm an F1 racer.
Yeah, I drive
Right?
F1.
Yeah, you drive F1. That's all you need to know. Context does not matter. But yeah. But yeah, so it's kind of cool because, you know, that's I'm an F1 guy, but I can't drive for shit. And yeah, so just how do you, I guess what I want to try to ask you this. How do you get into like sim racing?
It's mostly the love for cars.
Yeah.
If you're a person that loves cars a lot, it's a lot easier to get into sim racing because you don't think about spending the money as spending a lot of money.
It's
You
more
think
of
it
like
as
a
having
hobby.
fun.
Yeah, for sure. It's
Like
like,
sim racing is very expensive, or at least can be.
yeah, it's like when, you know, the girlfriends, they say, why are you golfing so much? And it's like, it's so expensive. It's like, man, it's just fun. Like, if you love to do something, you're gonna spend the money on it, right? Like, it feels better to spend the money on it. So yeah. So I guess just quickly, what's your best track in F1 racing for any F1 listeners?
Probably Austria.
Austria. Isn't that the first race of the year this year? Austria?
I'm not sure actually.
I think it might be. I think they I could be wrong. I might just be spitting bullshit, but yeah. Do you have a, so you're a car guy? Do you have a car, like a project car or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm working on a Chevy S10 right now.
Damn. Do you have any pictures? I can put it up on the screen if you want.
No, I don't.
No.
I would have to go outside.
No, no, that's fine. That's cool. So is it drivable right now, or is it kind of just like in the garage?
Yeah, it's drivable.
Yeah. So that's like your daily.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Yeah, I used to. I don't know, man. I'm like a car guy, but I would say I'm like a fake car guy. Not a fake car guy. I'm just not like that heavy. So I wouldn't consider myself a car guy. I just enjoy cars. I enjoy racing, but I'm not like the type to, have
Car
a project.
enthusiast.
Yeah, I'm not a car enthusiast. That's a good way to say it. I just drive a Ram, but I do respect car guys a lot, and I respect cars a lot, and it is like a big interest of mine. So that is cool, and I hope one day I can have a project car one day. I think it would be pretty awesome. But yeah,
They're fun, but they're a pain.
pain in the ass, I'm sure. Yeah, that's like my buddy. He has what is it? Yeah, he has a 71 Camaro, I think. And when he got it from the junkyard. It fucking didn't run for shit. Him and his dad's a mechanic too, so like they got it running, but it was missing a window for the longest time. Like this thing was a complete piece of shit, but it was awesome. Like he was so happy when he got it to run for the first time, and like when he could drive it, and like that's what I liked. I just liked seeing my friend be like so happy and proud of like something, even though like somebody else wouldn't even appreciate it at all. So that's the beauty of like, I think, things like that.
Well, it's art. You worked on it. You built it yourself.
Yeah, of course. You're going to be proud of it for sure. I mean, that's like kind of like my work too. Like I'm doing, millwork and kitchens, and I don't know, when I'm done, I'm just proud of it. I like get to sit back and I'm like, wow, I did that. Like it does feel like art.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, it's cool.
Proud moment when you do something and it looks good.
Yeah.
Or it works good.
Or it works. That's the main thing. It's like when it works, because sometimes it looks good and
Especially
you're
when
like,
it works.
oh fuck, like I don't think it's actually working properly. Like, yeah, no, I
If
know.
it don't work, it's not good.
No, it's not. It can look good from far. That was like my first car. So I had a 2010 Lancer. Thing was riced out to shit from 50 yards away. It looked and it sounded nice. Don't get too close to it. It was a bit of a catfish, but
Got that 20-foot car.
no. What do you mean by that? 20 foot? Oh yeah. No,
Only
yeah.
works from 20 feet away.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's like the 20-20 rule in cars. If
Yeah.
it looks good when it's going 20 kilometers an hour, 20 yards away, then you're good. That's all that matters. But yeah, anyways, Winter, it's been fun, man. Do you have any final, things you want to say to the channel? Maybe future plans of getting into the game? I don't know. Just anything you want to say, just let it out right now.
I made a Discord server to help the community out.
Yeah, link will be in the description for that.
Thank you for that. Basically, you can just ask whatever there. I'll help you out if I can. Other people are in there. They can help you out. It's all for friendly vibes and just hanging out and asking questions about everything.
Yeah.
All about the tower and anything else, really.
Yeah, like we were watching the Bills game, just hanging out. Yeah, feel free to join there. Love to see you guys in there. Even just joining like other YouTuber community channels or Discords. I mean, like, I think the best thing that you can do if you're part of the tower community is just be involved if you want to, because there's honestly some really cool people that you'll meet. So yeah, don't be shy. Everybody's super nice and receptive to new people. So yeah, don't be shy about that for sure.
I agree with that.
All right, so that's it, guys. That was Behind Tower Lines, episode 1 with my coach AGR Winter. Let me know down in the comments if you made it this far, what kind of guests you'd like to see next, and any feedback is appreciated. Like if you guys want to spend more time on certain things in the episodes, just let me know. I appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment, say what's up. And yeah, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So feel free to hit that button too. Greatly appreciated. And have a good night. Peace out.